thought about trying something a little bit different. Maybe just a driving vlog rant, right? Have you ever been weary of drivers on the road? Just like, man, I'm not even going to drive next to that guy. That kind of thing. I'm like that all the time where I live, especially like around the Chicagoland area. You can tell what people literally do not care about their vehicles. The ones that I'm the most cautious about are the people that drive up on you like bats out of hell and their car's all smashed up. Because it's already smashed up, they don't care. It's not going to get any worse, and they're probably hoping that if you do hit them because of their erratic driving and your poor responsiveness to their erratic driving, that you hit them and then something gets taken care of. Oftentimes I have people in traffic that'll run up past me and they'll just skid over, no turn signal, no nothing, cut me off, push cars into other lanes, things of this nature, and their bumpers are coming off. Or people, Hondas and little Honda Civics and stuff, and Toyotas going down the road where the corners of the bumper is like Dumbo going down the road, just flopping in the wind, just looking for that right gust of wind to just come along and rip that thing right off and hit somebody. I see it all the time, and it drives me nuts. It's like the people that are driving vehicles around that are like that don't even make an attempt to secure anything, even if it's ripped off. Maybe they don't have the money to make sure the vehicle's properly secure, things of this nature. They just simply seem to not care about people. They don't care too much about road safety and other drivers' safety, things of this nature. And obstruction, obstructions being blown off their vehicle onto the road. They just don't care about it. And there's just last week alone, I wanted to make several like immediate reaction vlogs while I was seeing this stuff on the expressway as we're traveling and stuff. And these people that have these vehicles that are just tore up, oh my God, man. And it's typically young people, young people that look like they're in their mid-20s, early 20s, late 20s. Just terrible, terrible, terrible drivers. And they drive like they have no regard, like they're wanting somebody to hit them. I had a guy that the bumper was ripped off the vehicle, the side of his vehicle was smashed in, his windows were all taped up, and it looked like he partially wrapped the car around a telephone pole. And it's going down the road looking like a C, like it's dog tracking. And this guy's just driving through traffic 80, 90 mile an hour, slowing down, speeding up, cutting people off, everything else. And I'm thinking to myself, what the hell is wrong with this guy? And he even cut me off to the point where I had to slam on my brakes to stop from hitting him. And I got up behind the guy, I gave him the bird and everything else, used my choice of words that reaction will come sometimes when you're around people like that. And the guy just looked at me and smiled and shrugged his shoulders like he really didn't care. Those type of people drive me absolutely nuts. And it's like they just don't care about other people. They really don't. They don't care if they hit you. They don't care if something was to fly off of their car and hit somebody else and cause an accident. People like that drive through life and put other people's lives in danger. I wish I could honestly report those types of people. You could not get a ticket for taking a picture or a video of somebody like that in traffic and sending it in to show how reckless people are. And, I wouldn't be opposed to there being some kind of rule or something put in place. I know we have enough rules and laws and stuff like that to where if your vehicle's broken and it's not secure to the point where it's safe, or why are you not taking your vehicle in for certain inspections and things of this nature, and them deeming the vehicle unsafe, or a police officer or somebody seeing a vehicle like that on the road and stopping them and giving them some kind of warning or ticket that you need to get this vehicle fixed. This is not safe to be on the road. I've seen people with bumpers and stuff that are tore off and they bolt pieces of wood in place, or they get rid of like the hitch assembly in the back of their vehicle because they don't have a bumper and they don't want to draw more attention, so they don't want people to know that they're not set up legally with safety features of the vehicle to actually be on the road. I am very irked by this. I'm very, very disturbed by people that just don't care about other people's lives and how reckless they are. And it seems to be just by, judging, by looking, this mid-20s crowd they don't care. They've already been in so much trouble, or they've already had so much hardship in their life that they haven't hit a point to where they honestly have recovered from things or hardships in their life to where they're ready to start caring about other people in society or other people's safety in general. It's just not important to them. I wish there was something that I can do, but unfortunately, you go down the road, especially around the bigger cities, and it's so prevalent all over the place that it wouldn't matter. You could report, 1 out of every 15 to 20 people, and it would be overwhelming for a specific branch of some type of authoritative figure to do something about it, because it's people just I just don't think they care. And the amount of young people that come into the dealership for us to repair their vehicles, and I'm looking at it and I'm like, wow, you really just don't care about your vehicle. I don't know if you just are prone to backing into things and ripping things off your car and breaking things, or maybe you have 1,000 kids in your family that all take turns driving this vehicle that's considered the crash test vehicle, and that's just what you use. But to put that vehicle on the road as a safe vehicle, it just boggles my mind. And then, oftentimes I'll get repairs where somebody's lights or something are all busted out and they're not working. They do get a ticket and they do need to get them fixed, and they come to the dealership to have, maybe their front bumper and stuff removed, or maybe we don't even have to remove it because it's basically already falling off, so the lights are just plug and play basically. Pull the whole assembly out, replace them. But then when I go to put everything back together, I almost feel obligated to make this vehicle safer than what it was when it came in. And I will secure the vehicle. I mean, I just did that recently for a guy that worked here at the dealership. His niece brought her vehicle in, and I'm looking at this 2010 Edge, and the brake line is piston fluid down the inside of the wheel area, down the caliper assembly and stuff like that. The tie rod ends on both sides are completely blown out. The front bumper's completely pulled away from the vehicle, laying forward. Both lights are broken and need to be resecured, and with new bulbs and stuff put in. And I was told to basically get the safety stuff, or the things that would stop her from getting a ticket, get those things fixed, and just put the vehicle back outside. Well, I couldn't just fix the crush washer on the brake line and put a new banjo fitting and stuff in it. I had to actually resecure the bumper to the bottom of the vehicle and the top of the vehicle using a series of 75 to 100 pound zip ties. And I actually pulled everything back into its factory location, realigned everything in the front of the vehicle, and made it look like nothing was ever done to this vehicle in the grand aspect of what it originally came in looking like. It looked very good when it left. Now, I spent an extra 40 minutes doing this, but at the same time, I think it would, on a weekend, it could take somebody an hour or two to just go to the hardware store, go to Walmart, go to the dollar store somewhere, and just get some stuff to resecure what's falling off of your vehicle, and put some time into it, some critical thinking into, okay, if I can't fix this vehicle right now, maybe I can make it look more presentable and actually fasten things up to where it won't be a hazard to somebody else, to where I'm actually caring about somebody else and securing the things that are on my vehicle, because everything's about to fall off. I know everybody can't do that, but I would love to see more people take pride in what they own and where they're investing their money and their time, rather than just squandering it away or not caring, or just putting other people's lives at risk because of their own selfishness. There's many different ways to not buy that morning coffee or that Diet Pepsi or that morning McDonald's sandwich or something, and go get a $4 or $5 bag of zip ties and actually put some time into securing your vehicle, so other people don't get hurt by objects flying off of your vehicle. This is a very touchy subject for me, and it's something that a $5 bag of zip ties could more than at least fix and make something safe and secure. What do they say? If you can't duck it. That's my driving rant, guys. Thank you for listening, and I appreciate your time. Let me know what you think.